Coming soon to Thomas's Fulham. A fun new activity all about making music. You'll take part in projects such as Project Movie,
Shall not pass!
Project Cartoon, Project Bond, Project TV Advert, learn exciting new skills.
Okay, let's get started. Along the top, we have these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are your beats and bars. So for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 beats, 1 bar. Now then, down the left-hand side, we can see our different tracks. Now a track is basically a different layer of sound. So if you imagine one of your favourite songs on the radio, you might have a drum track, a bass track, a vocal track, and a piano track. You can either record with real instruments or with virtual instruments. Let me show you with a drum pattern. I open what's called a drum map. Along the top we still have our beats and bars, and down the side, instead of having different tracks, we now have different parts of a drum kit. So for instance, we've got the bass drum, the snare drum, the hi-hat, and a crash cymbal. Using my virtual drumstick, I can now put a bass drum on beat 1, on beat 2, beat 3, and beat 4. Let's have a listen to that. That sounds great, but if all we heard in our song was dum 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 dum, it would get a bit boring. So we're going to make it a bit more exciting by simply adding a snare drum on, say, the 2nd and the 4th beat, and throwing in some hi-hats and some fun, squelchy electronic bongo sounds. We can get a completely different effect. Now we need some more instruments, so let me show you the sound library. The sound library we use has over 1,800 different sounds and instruments in it. This contains all your orchestral, band and electronic instruments, as well as loads of crazy sound effects. These instruments are used a lot more than you might imagine. Take for example pizzicato strings and Bugs Bunny. Let's put in a second instrument. Using my virtual pencil, I'm going to show you how to draw in a really simple bouncing bass line. Now for a third instrument. Now I'm going to add a synthesizer, and I've chosen an electronic arpeggio sound. That's all our parts recorded. Now let's hear the final cut. Enjoy.
Every term, you'll be taking home your very own CD of your finished work. 2 children will also be awarded the M-Tech Track of the Term Gold Disc. Interested? Please sign up in Mr. Wild's Music Club's pack.